All right, these are the Q&As from people from YouTube, and these start flowing in like crazy. When, which is kind of really neat because this person's like, how do you know if you're Wiccan or pagan? Well, if you believe in nature, you are a pagan, okay? But that's also falls under Wiccan as well because Wiccan, some of their stuff follows under the pagan umbrella. They believe in nature. They love nature. And the gods and goddesses of nature. But pagans don't believe in or will not use spells whatsoever. Wiccans do, full-heartedly do. So I would suggest that you know what you feel like you're good at. You know what I'm saying? But mind you, the Wiccans believe in the threefold, and they also believe in the harm none, do as they will. I believe that, but I'm not Wiccan. Um, I love all, but you walk out of my life, good luck. You know, I wish you well. That's how I look at it. That's harm none, do as I will with me. Uh, but other than that, it's feeling. If you feel that you're more of nature, you are pagan. If you're more of like casting spells, and because they're totally different gods, Wiccan and pagans, totally different gods, deities, and all them. So there's a lot more in paganism or Wiccan. There's a lot more in Wiccan than anything, because Wiccan is a religion and paganism is not. So, which witchcraft is not, paganism is not, but Wiccan is a religion. So it depends what you want to go with. Let's see what else. There's a lot of different witches. That was the other questions like how many witches, what kind of witches that are out there, how many are there? There's so many. There's kitchen witches, green witches, Celtic witches, uh, pagan witches. There's so many witches that are out there that is so in tune to what they're good at. Um, so I highly suggest that you pick what you're drawn more for. You know what I'm saying? Wiccan or pagan or kitchen. If you like to be in the kitchen, you like to do with herbs, stuff like that, do it. If you like the candle magics and stuff like that, go with Wiccan. But I would suggest that you do a lot of studying, and you know their gods and goddesses and deities, because you'll be calling upon them every time you cast one, and you gotta know who you're working with. So, gotta do that. My goodness, what else? How old do you have to be a witch? And it does not matter any age. I know there's a 4-year-old, a friend of mine. She has a 4-year-old that she teaches her the pagan way, the way, pagan way, and she's really good at the herbs, what they are, and stuff like that. Crystals. That's something else that pagans are into is herbs, crystals, meditation, stuff like that. Nature. So yeah, energy work. So I highly suggest that you guys pick out what you feel that you can do best at. You know what I'm saying? Um, so age does not matter. The younger, the better. Um, how hard? What was the other one? How hard is it to walk away from Christian faith into the path of witchcraft? To me, it's not that hard. But what was hard? Walking away from the religion wasn't hard for me. But what was really hard is the knowledge of that religion that was brainwashed in my head that was so hard to get unbrainwashed. You know what I'm saying? It was so hard to, oh, this is going to be looked down upon. This is going to be this and that, and it is something that a lot of people from Christian faith does not believe in that. Do Christians like Christian pagans or Christian witches? Well, you're right. Christian pagans is what they're called. I don't know. I truly do not know. If it has to do with anything that's witchcraft, Christians do not like them whatsoever. But all in all, it's one of those that believe in God the Father, Jesus Christ, and Holy Spirit, and they go to church and they read their Bible, but they also meditate. They also believe in nature, their elements and stuff like that. So that is considered a Christian pagan, which I was falling underneath that, but I don't believe in Christian faith whatsoever. I don't. So I was stopping what I was doing and realizing, the gods are much older than Jesus Christ himself, and there's no date of his birth or death, but there are gods that Christians had claimed on who they were and stuff like that, or changed their names and stuff like that, because that's how they done it. They took pagan gods and changed their names. So all this time you were worshiping a pagan god and you not knowing it. I don't know. When I found that out, that's when I walked away from that. So, to be very careful also is, instead of being, okay, I got this, and I got this, like I have shown my stuff on here, but it's for educational purposes only. It's not just like, haha, I got this, you don't, blah, blah. It's not like that. It's because a lot of people need to understand that if you can use whatever is around the house to help you with your elements of your craft, it is fine to use. It is something that you should not be ashamed of. That's why I was showing my altar and the things that I use, because look, I'm using healthy choice bowls that I ate out of, and holding my candles and my herbs and everything else, guys. It's no big deal. Things that are so simple can be used on something that is so significant to the craft. So, one had asked, do I believe in Buddha? Why not? Buddha is a god. I don't worship it, no, but I like what it stands for. So, yeah, I did. I believe in the simple form of peace and harmony. So, yeah. What was the other one? Where did I get my witch's hat? I got my witch's hat on Amazon. I wanted it before the full moon, and I got it. It is on Temu. I am going to probably put a design on it as the Mother Maiden Crone on there, probably. I don't know yet. I don't want to mess it up, so we'll see what I'm going to do. But yeah. Well, I'm going to close this out for right now. So if you have any more questions, you can email me at dreamoutloud103@aol.com. I will be answering all questions. If you have any more questions about witchcraft, I'll gladly answer them. If I do not know, I'll go to my coven. All right, take care.